How you guys
Gunner,
doing?
would you say I'm good, man? How you doing?
Good.
Would you say this was one of the defenses, maybe the best game of the year?
Yeah, I think it was one of our better ones. Still a lot of plays that we could have had a different outcome on, just whether that was assignment details or technique details. But with that being said, playing like that and still having that much room for fixing things is encouraging. So
You had the big play against UCF, and then guys like Dez and Wes. How big were those plays today?
yeah, those are huge. Those are huge. When defense can put points on the board, that's such a momentum boost for the whole team in the game. So the fact that we had 2 of those today, man, shout out to those guys. Made big plays.
What was Dez doing so well at linebacker today?
I mean, shoot, he was just reading the quarterback, really. It's hard to get it's hard to find linebackers who can really move in their zone and break on the ball, and that's what he did twice today. Almost got a third one, too. So he does it in practice, so I'm not surprised.
You guys were able to limit the big plays for TCU today. How did you feel like, what was probably the difference this week of limiting those?
I feel like we did a little bit better job tackling. Still can be better, but I feel like we're getting guys to the ground a little bit better. And then I think our coaches put us in good positions to make plays this week, really. I feel like we had a good game plan. They hit us on some things still, but I think overall we just had a good game plan that had us in position for what they had. So.
Mentally, how much does a win like this help the locker room after what you guys have been through?
Yeah, no, it's a big boost, especially going into a bye week, knowing that just like that encouraging feeling of coming off a dub makes you just want to work harder. So I think came at a good time, and that's a really good team. So
Coach Kleiman said he mixed up the coverages, threw in some new things this week, at least stuff you haven't put on film yet. How much do you think that kind of confused what TCU was looking at?
Yeah, I think that was part of it. I think also just our look, like our pre-snap look, we changed that up a little bit. So I think that was good. That was a good quarterback over there. So we got to show him different pictures. So I think that was a big help.
How much pride do you just take when, at the end of the day, the defense can put up a couple scores like that?
Oh man, I mean, it means a lot to us, especially when, early on, if the offense is struggling, putting points up on the board like that, and that's huge for a defense. And I know the stats on that is crazy in terms of winning games. When defense is scoring points. So, we take pride in that. We have a wall, we have a poster that you sign when you create turnovers and stuff like that. We reward things like that in the program. So it's huge. We emphasize it.